drawing board though here. Well, as close to a full purchase. It's Lysol down on the guard. Wolves, Forsaken actually tagged up there. I'm not sure if he's actually confirmed any damage on the side of Wolves. Activity once more as well, and active clearance out past Mound.
This could be nasty. Actually sees, and the paint shell is
nice landing.
Jing gets out to the
2 for 2.
How the hell did they get 2 back?
Could say almost favouring Paper X in that regard, but something going to be played in here.
Angles like that, this man hits those shots. Mechanically sharp as ever. He's trying to read what they wanted. Similar scenes to before though. Fat BB and YU trying to work the map here. 2v3. Okay, testing. Okay, that's... I mean, they're playing such high risk, Mike. It scares the life out of me sometimes. 20 seconds and a 1v2 Divine and Forsaken. Where are we off to now? 14 seconds. His options are so limited.
10 seconds left.
They're both here. Surely not. Yeah, he's got to go for it. No chance. Well handled by Paper X, closing in on the scoreline.
So you've got to look for that composure again, building up a little bit of a cushion in terms of the finances. That's where you look towards some of these more sloppy kills towards the end of the round. Again, Jing
30 seconds
finding
left.
2 here to open. Beautiful little trap piece outside B. Wolves actually going to be the ones to pump the brakes a little bit. I'm at round 8 again. Decent sample size, I guess, already in the first half here. Maybe a little bit of an adjustment towards the latter rounds. See, no purchase going to be available here for Wolves, so ideally looking towards round 9 here in terms of any game plan adjustment. And I guess actually in that regard, the first time Paper X have really been able to catch their breath.
It has been kind of in their face. Credit to Paper X for being able to learn on the fly. Again, this kind of like 6th and 7th round, obviously, have been the ones to give them the stability here. But I do want to see what the reaction is from Wolves. Again, it does feel like that almost no-go zone once you've got that Odin spam coming down. It's not as lethal as it could be. I mean, if you throw in a Viper with it, right? We've seen what that can do. But still, as it stands, it's kind of cut off those options towards A, it feels like, kind of pressuring back towards B, those C hits. But it's the re-aggresses from Paper X. Very little fear, even in those high-risk scenarios. We're a bit more used to it, I guess, at this point, and so will they be now. At 3 to 4, just Sheriffs. And a couple of classics.
I mean, bigger picture-wise, both of these teams have so many reps this year on Lotus. I think it's 14 for Paper X and 11 or 12 for Wolves.
Yeah.
So even here on the attacking half, I mean, if you come out with a lead, doesn't matter what it is, you've got to feel really good about yourself. So we'll have to ride this out on a handful of Sheriffs. Something going to tuck himself in between these smokes.
Oh, it's nasty. And Divide drawing all eyes on him. It is only pistols, but it's... Ah! Divide's like, no, sorry, something. You don't even get to play.
Oh, let's
Easily
go.
done.
No mercy, bro.
Happy with
Come on,
that.
come on, come on.
Confidence builders there.
Let's go, chat. Let's go, chat.
A little bit of a reset here in between ahead of this buy round, and actually, we'll have the pit. Fat BB has his ultimate. Juicy just one away as well. Didn't even need the second piece of this setup.
One enemy remaining.
Building some confidence here. Bit of a Cobra round 4 Divide, who's actually leading the border 10 and 4, an early 3K, I believe, in one of the rounds.
Ooh, look at this stack. They're in the right place here, Mike. How far do Paper X go in this? Deep flash at it. Look at this outrageous approach. Oh, it's
what?
Absolutely red. Jing gets backhanded there, and they couldn't close down on any of the kills.
I mean, 2 pings on the reveal. Not sure how much that box just sponged, but no damage.
Face your fear.
Coming through, it's only really Fat BB who's taking a hit here down to 35 HP. Nightfall might actually be a bit of a red herring.
How much can Patman be expected to do here? That's a huge ult as well.
Has to basically hit the
and
panic
Forsaken,
button.
wait, Forsaken.
Okay.
Oh, they read it so smart. As soon as that Nightfall,
Perang ulti,
how
Cok.
many? 4 players? instantly went for it. Now, not to be, Wolves 2 heads up for that. And the dust hasn't even settled, really. But the rotations are here. Devi's back over. He was solid before this nice high-low setup. Be very difficult to break. Or not there. Paranoia ready. There it is. Forces them off. Spring. They seem so prepared for these holds. They've seen Batman as well. Position now given, and look at YU.
He's got so much space to play
God,
into.
his
Oh,
lurk
no,
is
fuck.
so nasty. And at this point, they want to
Yuichou, fuck you, man.
Oh!
Oh!
It's gorgeous from Spring. Lurks on lurks, but something still stands. Caught in between a rock and a hard place. Where do they go? Back towards C. Safety on that
10
C
seconds
site. You don't fancy walking into something like this. So the plant's in, and he's left in a 1v4.
Clutch, bisa. Cuma ulti yang gak ada flash
Make
ya.
an honest go of this here. You can see on the X-ray
Susah sih.
why you
Ini
already
Yuichou,
wrapping him.
ngapain di spawn
Got a
bangsat?
turret here to play contact
Oi,
up as
bro.
well. Might even just
Bro.
be able to pop something in the back of the head. No,
Main amannya dah.
we'll get the sound cue
Ketahuan,
regardless.
giling.
I think now relaying
Jarka
that
manis.
information
Oh!
comes through.
God, his positioning.
Yeah, this is just, again, probably sitting back and watching this, Alex not going to be happy about this spray into the smoke with the odd. It's begging somebody
Someone.
to walk on it.
Yep.
And Spring just
Where are you?
comes alive.
And it feels like this was a whole book in one round,
Cuk.
right? Chapter by chapter. At this beginning, the box apparently being on Wolves' side, and then you had the TP coming in, you had the Nightfall coming out. This all happened. All of this was in the same round. And again, that paranoia being just tilted up. It felt like they were so aware. There's the walk on the
Batman's on
smoke.
a reload. So Forsaken fully committed towards that. They're both spamming into this. I mean, there's an opportunity to potentially bait into that one-person sprays, but something off rip here, round 10.
The timeout seeming to work well, at least for
Ini
these
orang jago
early
banget
couple
ya
of
di
exchanges, right?
playoff ya.
Something's
Padahal
one
dia
of
di Cina
space, you
juara
want to
3
play
loh.
towards bound is fine, but you've started to see how Wolves are approaching this.
You never see Paper X really relent in that
No,
regard.
no.
It will continue, and that's where they catch teams off guard, where it's like, yeah, your aggression
Surely
hasn't
now.
worked 4 rounds in a row. Now we're coming again, don't worry.
That 5th time, it'll work. And now we're seeing a bit of a tempo switch up from Wolves too. Very, very slow, holding here, waiting for that re-aggress, which is coming.
Mereka
And
di
again,
doang, anjing.
they're so prepared, Mike. They've got the PRX
banget,
playbook and they
bangke.
understand it well.
Nahan,
Still got
cek,
ammo
udah
to
mereka
play from the
maju,
other
itu
side.
doang.
Great shot from Batman, but it's traded.
Yuichou
And
ngelar.
numbers simply so advantageous. A quick rotate off the back of once
Terus
again,
rotate.
why use space?
Take
always
score,
the one
Yuichou
to
bilang ada di
backfield
kiri.
these sort of
Kedengaran
plays.
suara aku.
Ooh, tricky. Still not easy on this though, is it?
No.
It's. Whoa! A shot! Oh, come on! How is that
Oke,
fair?
nice one, winnable,
But
winnable.
look, once
Nice.
again, if you don't
Bro,
see
man,
it
you're
on
behind,
sight,
bro. What
you
the
know where to
fuck,
be looking.
please? Oh no.
Slow and steady, he herds them
Oh, no.
closer. They need a plant though, 17 seconds, and why you want to
Davai! Davai!
Dead! And now the plant on the line though, Forsaken could speed up here. Punish the plant, but no, can't quite catch him! Spring again!
Ay, gak ada yang ngira,
Wolves.
anjing. Bilang terus,
Beautiful
cuk.
mid-rounding here, Mike. This is stunning.
Blow for blow, this exchange is beautiful to just watch from the minimap. YU threading the needle once more.
Astaga.
That's how he gets found.
Itu ya.
But again, it's a similar thing. Paper X, they lose one, they stack up 3 to actively re-clear that space. And ultimately, again, it feels like it's their demise in this round because of YU. Now sitting at 11 and 5,
Yo, their
leading
fight so good, man.
the board for
I mean,
Wolves.
Apa ya? Ini pertama kali mereka masuk Toronto kan.
Almost the executioner getting
Tapi kayak
plenty a shot
dia
to the
bisa
back of the head.
adaptasi, cok.
Oh yeah.
The fuck.
And it was impressive. Again, this kind of, it feels like it came out of that timeout as well. They've clearly got a game plan in mind of how they wanted to approach this.
Well,
And it's
yeah,
worked.
I mean, because they're reading it perfectly. Again, this scenario, First Blood comes through, they know Paper X are going to re-clear. So there's going to be 1, potentially 2 other lanes on the map that are totally open for YU to walk into.
It's very impressive to watch because Paper X are a really hard to handle team. You only have to look at the names they've taken down to get to this point, right? It makes perfect sense. Liquid, Sen, G2. I mean, they're a dangerous team. You know, if you want to you talk about, you know, oh, these kind of, you know, intelligent teams, they play that, you know, good quote-unquote Valorant. They've fallen for this, but Wolves have come in very prepared. Maybe just, you know, very, very ready for what Paper X like, understand their tendencies.
Prepared, yes, but actually refining some of the things that we've seen them adapt here in Toronto,
True.
which is Actually, what's so refreshing to see, again, on a
Yep.
dream run like this, an underdog dark horse, but actually improving game by game. Upsets along the way, sure, but actually showing they've got their head screwed on.
Yeah, it's very impressive. Now for PaperX, though, once again you kind of go into the archives, right? As much as everyone likes to look at these guys as underdogs, they've had to rebuild. That is true. Bringing in Patman was fantastic. It worked. We've all seen the difference in their playstyle as of late. They're starting to look much better overall. But these guys have sat in finals. These guys have been in Champions finals. They know what this sort of pressure's like. They are never going to be the underdogs in my mind. They're too talented for it. So as it stands, they need to adapt here.
Just look what's happened here as well. PaperX already drawn a player across. I mean, Divine now reconsidering, but Spring looking to pressure.
Sekarang mereka mainnya
True.
A.
Divine again, counter 3, almost caught one here. Why you now? Again, shows presence on the other side.
Kamu tahu Yuichao kan cuma anchor, bro. Udah mereka pasti ke A itu, bro. Bro, dari tadi juga dia kan cuma ngelurk gitu.
I like the intention, actually, I really do. But
Nice
the
one.
stall out's fantastic from PaperX. Denying that space being taken freely. They're here quickly. Pop with the ult from something. Information
Three,
galore in
three.
25 seconds.
Tiga, tiga,
We are
tiga.
now at pressure station.
Paling satunya
Second
doang di
down,
mana itu?
30. Has to respect
Satu
the
di
pressure.
rubble.
A spray through the smoke.
Nice,
Doesn't allow,
something.
but something's does. The dwindling
Nice.
in numbers. Super BD and Spring, the last two standing, and they are cornered here.
Majuin
This
itu.
adjustment from PaperX.
Woo! Nicely,
Stunning
bro.
from them. They worked it so well.
Now that is a beautiful recovery, considering what happened elsewhere. It was paranoia, showstopper, so much thrown towards YU. And in that
Enggak
situation,
nggak sih? Kasih paham nggak sih PaperX, bro?
you know, 1 for 2 in terms of
Kasih paham nggak sih Wolf ini?
They do that. PaperX still come back.
Ini anak bawang baru masuk playoff aja.
Again, even seeing that discipline start to an extent, right? That dose of discipline at the beginning, the second contact's made.
Dan mereka tahu nih Winston ntar ke C,
Much as we go.
B-nya ditahan.
Yeah. But honestly, I like that though. And again, those quick
Viper di A,
rotations, starting
udah
to read what Wolves are
C3,
doing,
B1,
identifying
A1.
YU where he was. And yeah, the trap was there, but even those rotations coming in
Oke, dia
so quick.
komposisi
Back
tuh.
into the mix of things. A buy for both sides, still lacking for some areas on PaperX's side. You
Dia mikir bakal ngancurin
hands
turret.
of Divide.
Tolong. 4 second. Dan kena timing 4 second.
Forsaken, not too far. A clear towards Mound,
Oh, fuck,
and a
for a
wanted
second.
punish.
Run,
You can see
bro,
the
run,
sign to
bro.
read this, maybe Mound pressure, trying to maybe toy with those expectations off of that fade.
Wow.
They kind of know Forsaken's the key stakeholder in terms
Cok,
of
dia,
both set
cok.
pieces outside C.
Anjing.
Trying to shut him down here. Again, beautiful read or assessment, I guess, of the previous situation.
And some people may look at these two teams and see them as just those mechanical monsters, but this is a really cerebral game
Yeah,
so
for
far.
sure, yeah.
Seeing these rotations on
jelek
rotations,
banget
these
posisinya tuh Spring.
adjustments,
Ih, Viper. Ih, kena tuh.
and now a moment of quiet here.
That could slow things down potentially.
Yeah, they're not able to kind of pre-take, I guess. The plant's going to come in. Now this should encourage movement here. Just going to kind of eat the Prowler, still close range, still able to use the shorty just fine. Weapon's not right and the knight's not ready. So a 3v3 in the post. Look at the position from YU. That is, excuse
tolong,
me.
ceiling, bro,
He's
ceiling.
still on the way, but they still got
Jing,
slow
jing,
things down.
jing,
YU does well. Lysor still has to hold ground here. and now
Ceiling,
it's time to
ceiling,
take the
behind.
position becomes questioned.
Yo,
They don't know
man.
where he is, but they're going to hazard a guess. See about being
Oh.
Falls to buy off the defuse. Just needs to keep his cool here.
Bring them down.
This would be everything for him. Trying to play to the time, play to the tempo, play to the clock. and play
Anjing nih
above
orang.
the bid. Oh, see that, baby!
Fuck, bro.
Full clutch.
This guy, time and
Yo,
time
this
again,
guy.
looks so composed in the clutch. It closes out a 7-5 half here, Lauren. Fantastic stuff from Wolves.
This has been an exceptional game so far. Just brilliant from both sides. And again, on surface, you may have thought, it's not going to be this, really cerebral matchup. But this has been a wondrous affair.
Kenapa selalu gak ada yang ngira ya di belakang ya?
That's any sort of taster here towards the second half. Don't go anywhere, we'll find out very
Yeah,
shortly.
we will, because we do have a bit of a treat as well coming
Bangsat
up. We've got the
jago,
one and
anjing.
only Mixwell standing by for us. So that'll be where we go in just a second. So I can't wait to hear from him. He's going to do scenarios. Let's see how that feels from the other side.
Well, one of the perks of being here live during finals weekend is being able to run into legends such as Mixwell, who's co-streaming here from the venue now. Welcome back to Canada. You've been here before. What do you think about the crowd so far?
I think the crowd is one of the loudest I've ever seen, to be honest. I travel to a lot of tournaments in VCT, so they are doing a great job.
Yeah, it's very exciting to be among them now. You have a little bet when it comes to Wolves. Can you explain it to everybody what happens if Wolves win this event?
I wasn't familiar with their game. At the start of the tournament, I said that if Wolves wins the event, I'm gonna go bold. So now I'm afraid I need PRX to win today, please.
Toronto, what are the chances do you think of him going bold? Come on, are Wolves going to win this event? Oh, it's not looking good for you, Mixwell. It's not looking good. Now, some of the players on stage, you know, we've really seen their personality. Sufat, BB, Forsaken, they're on their feet. They're hyping up the crowd. As a former player who also enjoys that atmosphere, how important is it to have that hype man on your team?
I think it's really important, especially when they are down. Some games, Wolves were down and Sufat brought Juicy back, for example. And I think it's crucial. I think that you have to play with the crowd, you have to enjoy the moment, you have to be in the moment. And Wolves, especially, they are enjoying
he just
it
dominating
a lot. And a lot of
tournament,
people
you know?
want to cheer for them as well because of that energy.
They know what they're
and
doing.
Now I like them. Even though I might go bold, I like them.
All right, we shall see. I hope you do go bold at the end of this event. Thank you very much, Mixwell, for joining me. And let's see if PaperX can maybe save him in the second half.
The one thing I will absolutely agree with is this crowd has been amazing. For both teams as well.
But the second thing I will say is actually referencing back something we were talking about in the cast the other day. We do see the econ report here from Coinbase. Again, very evenly contested first half here. Why are you the ones to really pull ahead here for Wolves, but also Divide on the other side of things.
Yep.
But just to come back to that same point, again, the resilience. Juicy the other day, an absolute stinker of a first half.
Yeah, really
But
struggled.
again, the vibes never changed on stage. You could see maybe hints of frustration coming through, but that's where players like Sufat, BB really pay dividends in terms of a team's mental.
I mean, we talk about the sixth man, right? Being that crowd behind you to get you back going.
You almost need a conductor actually from the stage to be able to actually channel that back into getting a team back online, and Wolves certainly
Dia
have
dapat
tapped
yang
into
dapat
that
pistol.
here in Toronto.
Kalau misalnya
All
PaperX dapat
right,
pistol,
PaperX
masih bisa
now
dapat.
on the attack, 5-7. Divide headliner, a big player in big games too. Don't forget what this man can
Fuck
do.
you, bro.
3
Come on,
pivotal
maju
kills
aja terus.
and a stark
Udah
reminder
pasti nggak ada orang dia
of
itu.
who PaperX can be.
Udah masuk aja,
dictate
Bray,
the
Bray,
pace
Bray.
now. You can't sit back in the default.
Ngapain lagi,
We'll bring
Bray?
the fight
Nomor
to
si
you.
Bray.
Now,
22
why
orang
you
majuin,
scream?
nah.
Well, just why you left now in a 1v5. An ace needed. The Jin gonna shut
Nice.
down any hope of recovery.
Nice one, nice one.
Kicking off the second half with a flawless round victory.
And you're right, I think what you said, controlling that tempo, making their fights their own. Hard to handle on all occasions.
Udah pegang tuh tiba-tiba dapat 3.
Dial into that. And actually, really, I guess we've asked this before of Wolves to kind of stabilize a little bit in the second half and really get to grips with what their opponent's going to try and achieve here. Is again, no secrets on the way in from PaperX. Stack misplaced here, so your second successful approach towards A. Hopefully.
Yep. And I getting looked towards Divide here, is 2 away from his ult so early on. I mean, that could be there for the bonus, right? Huge.
What is that? Yeah, his third 3K or something.
Main buat open.
One off
Map
now.
so far.
That's brilliant.
Main buat open.
Massive
Coba, bro,
contest
di situ
inside. That
susah
could be lovely
nih.
for them to have in the back
Detect dari
pocket.
situ
Something
susah
that
tuh.
Wolves will have to deal with.
coming to your first buy round to have that ultimate available is brutal.
Oh, lebih suka retake
nice.
kalaupun dari
response
Emin
now.
sih.
Easy, Tiger. We shouldn't get more dangerous than this. Stop it. Stop it. Jing and Forsaken keep this in control.
Oh!
Stop it. What has gone on? Forsaken left in a 1v2. Come on, Forsaken. Surely you keep this safe. That Pedaling away, trying to play the time now. This should never have been this close. See that baby forced
Nice
the
one.
move, but that got way closer.
Come down to a Red Bull clutch here. Just one right.
Okay, PaperX win. For sure. Let's go.
Now you're almost relying on Devi's ult to be the turning point here. But PaperX are able to get the purchase together. Jing down on Judge, but I saw finding so much value here.
Anjing ngapain, Cuk?
Okay.
Blood pressure check required for
Yeah.
Alex.
We'll get the heart rate monitors out next time. Now, again, keep in mind they do have Devi's ult here. So this is something you've got to see them build around, be aware of. Take a little paint shots, try and maybe delay.
I mean, Wolves adjusted perfectly for this. There's actually nobody here. Yes. Entry found, but it's a full 5v5 in the post.
Sketchy timing on this. And it looks like something wants to try and hold this back. They're willing to try and brawl on the site. They're not sitting deep at all here. Something wants to draw blood. PRX still standing by. Oh, it's
Apa
messy.
sih?
And now there's an opportunity. PRX though, banking
Nice, Jing.
on Jing.
Don't, jangan nge-net, jangan nge-net. Kamu pakai shotgun. Okay, nice. It's fine, it's fine, fine, fine.
Incredibly difficult for Sifu.
Keluar deh, Jing. Nice, Jing. Kalau dia nge-net kena typing sih selesai.
The tempo shift here on the half.
Tapi
Certainly
dia beli shotgun ya?
suiting
Dia
PaperX.
emang mau ke B mungkin ya?
Now on to the good 8-7 the scoreline. Get this Judge.
Orang biasanya begitu udah tau langsung pasti ini kan, pasti nge-net kan.
Jing falling around for him. Good progress towards the showstopper as well. Gonna potentially, what should all rights have that for the next buy round here.
Oh, oke dia stack A,
Down on a bit of a Shiko.
something decoy,
Ultimates to their
something.
name. It's Fat BB
Oh,
the
something.
closest.
Oh,
Well, actually,
shit.
I saw one away from the TP, but necessarily too impactful.
Bro. Oh, fuck.
Okay. And that's a recoverable weapon. No one else is here. So the game
Dia
should
half
be given
armor
away
ya?
to an extent.
Langsung
Obviously now,
mati. Bukannya kalau itu kan jauh
the
banget
hit
itu
being
rasanya.
noted by YU. Trying to buy time, but it's hard to hold this back, right?
Attack-nya
It's a
nggak
club
1-4.
players, full kit.
Enggak 149 ya sih.
Nobody was watching, don't worry. We didn't see it.
Yeah, it's
We didn't see it.
All good. PaperX though got to steady the ship
deteksi
here. Can
man,
still get a
Jing.
little
Kamu
bit
buat
scary.
plan buat si
And now
man.
GC does have that Vandal, right? Can they play him in? The post plant is purely on the site itself, Mike. There isn't anyone sitting deep.
Well, I mean, he's got 4 sheriffs basically to rally behind.
Itu
him and
rame
try and
banget,
make this
bro.
rifle work.
Itu rame banget, ketahuan banget banyak step, bro. Bro.
Okay, Divine now.
Devi, not like that,
Gonna
Devi.
have to do work here. See if that BB does well. Divine.
Nice one, Devi. Nice one.
Player in big games, and he just had a hell of a lot of impact.
Oh my god.
Blink and you miss it. One of the
Anjing,
quickest
Devi so angry,
aces I
man.
think we've
Devi so
probably
angry,
ever
man.
seen.
Look at this. And they needed him. They needed this. It was all going wrong.
Itu tembakan tadi tuh harusnya
That is
dapet
just
deh.
Magic.
beautiful to watch back. He's going through it.
But they're getting close, Wolves, right? They're getting close on these rounds, getting a little bit scary. But the scoreline looking good for PaperX. 9-7, a buy back in hand for Wolves, though. They have to stop the rot fast.
This could be.
Nah, ini mulai di biasanya
round to
ini
find
udah
that
nge-throw nih.
response. I can see you, Fat BB's ultimate.
Ini kalau PaperX nggak nge-throw menang,
To
Cok.
retrieve
Game ini.
all about side C. There's a bit of a gap here with Forsaken
Nice.
solo anchor towards A. Obviously, possibility here. And then second player actually to come across fairly quickly, but
Well, here comes the test. Patman. Don't know if that's going to reach. It does. So Lysol will be noted. Draws the paranoia.
Bro,
Okay,
why you go
counter
billing,
attack,
bro?
so they can't hear a
Just
thing
go away,
here.
please. Oh my
Why
god.
though? Unaffected.
Don't go B, don't go B, don't go B.
35 seconds getting close now. The paranoia burnt
Bro,
early. And Lysol
kamu
needs
punya
to be
util
ready.
banyak,
There's a lot
bro.
of pressure
Nah.
coming his way. You're gonna hear the ults coming out to secure the plot, but Lightstorm still
Okay,
does
off
the
trap.
damage.
Nice.
Dancer with Forsaken, and that's a
Jing!
See Vapidi punishing Jing on the push-up. And now the plant gets hindered.
Nggak
Problems
mikir.
now
Oh,
mounted.
fuck.
Spring at the door, and now it's just on Divide. Position noted earlier, they should be aware. But this man's dangerous, but not today. Spring's got his number. The Wolves back within touching distance.
We said we
Mereka
needed
ragu
them to
banget
find a
nih.
response here. They finally stopped that string of rounds. Getting costly here on both sides. And Showstopper shut down here from Jing, desperate to try and convert.
Wah, sumpah. Shoot the recon.
It's broken the money from PaperX.
Yeah, it has,
See
yeah,
how
I mean,
close
it's-
these rounds have been.
It's not necessarily been
Jing.
a walk in the park.
Sekarang dia burung
for that
keras.
string of rounds, but
Konteknya.
Jing looking to put this rifle to work. Start of round 18.
He's had a feel-good round not too long ago.
Oh, look at that
Ooh,
anti-TP sets up!
Oh, it's so sick!
Fuck.
You think Wolves are just
Dia tahu
another
banget
team
ya.
that's certainly not very ready for what PaperX wanted to bring. Forsaken.
Anjing,
picking
nih,
up
Wolf bisa
feels
baca-
like
bisa
the
baca
first
ini,
rifle at
Jing.
this point. Just dropping
Kayak
hand to
tamat
hand.
gitu, dia
Might
baca
be the last
PaperX
time
mainnya.
the scenario, not too dissimilar to this, but not be able to get it this time. Yeah, handled. Wolves fully ready.
Something just walking into a blender. Was it both nanos actually into that
Kinda
corner?
looked
The
like
alarm bot was there as well.
Yeah,
Obviously the vulnerable taking effect.
second time.
Yeah,
out,
it was. Yeah, the second is here.
No escape, really. God.
And actually, yeah, I didn't even. Yeah, Jing's forced into the line of sight as well. So great little setup here from Wolves will actually get them a second round. Force a timeout as well from PaperX. So we'll be required to stand on their own 2 feet now for the remainder. 9-9 the scoreline.
Kedua langsung.
I just keep thinking, oh, okay, PaperX back to that 4 in the row. You start to have Jing popping off. You've had Divide do it, acing out. It looked good. But then these last 2, Wolves never feel like they look like they're under pressure. It's always possible with them. That nice little setup, these last 2 rounds, very considered.
Find themselves in a really good position actually here in terms of defensive ultimates. They got 1 away from the lockdown. Springs 1 off the pit.
Oh, true, yeah.
2 more for Juicy to find the showstopper.
Masa tidak soskal sama
Yes,
serigala,
alongside
cok.
PaperX, but in terms of this defensive ult cycle,
Come on lah.
they feel really, really good about themselves. So again, even with that string of rounds now, look
Yeah.
at what's in the bank for PaperX. What's behind this purchase? I even hear a broken purchase.
Cuy,
Look
emang
at some of the shields.
broken Jing, orang juara-juara 3 nih. Anjing. Serem-serem, Cuk.
This feels tense though, because this was the one from the timeout, right? This is the one with the plan in mind for PaperX. The last check-in with the coaching staff.
Udah, Cuk, udah tahu 3 orang,
Let's get
Cuk.
Bo active here as well,
Hey,
actually.
off the back of a timeout, why not? A
Nggak usah
traditional
ditungguin.
reaction. Is PaperX aware? Something. There's 3 players in that smoke. He may think
Anjing,
there's
dalam
one.
smoke deh.
But will he expect all 3? Quick enough to find 1. Great paranoia from Forsaken as well. Do they try and go on the hunt from this? Oh, the TP's lovely. Big investment on that, but I like the idea behind it, taking a lot of space. But look at
Juicy's
towards the
staying.
site. It's, yeah, Juicy still standing here, pops the off, plays it well. Oh, catching Jing mid-air! You can't get away from him. Brought back to life before from CUBB, and now he's standing on his own 2 feet. Divide left. All on his own. Surrounded, and he doesn't
Emang
even
nggak bisa
know
pakai
it.
flashnya Davai kah?
You thought that TP might have cut right through him, it didn't. The Wolves still standing together, fighting together. Divide does what he can, putting up the stand. The Wolves taking the lead.
Ay mo, siap boy.
Executed to perfection here. Again, a crucial trade from Juicy, but then to find the second, the showstopper comes through, that splash damage. I can't believe that even catches on Jing. Outrageous scenes here.
Are you starting to believe now? The way this half started, I thought it was going to go kind of par for course, right? What you'd expect. The Wolves once again proving they are
Sumpah, mereka nih
lethal about their
Wolf ini
business.
mainnya
We
nggak ada
go
ngetro-ngetro
again.
anjing, sumpah.
Not looking good for Paper X.
20 round mainnya
It's a shame.
bagus
It's a hold
anjir.
on. Brought together from the bargain bin basically here. Can they make something with it? Ooh, a little bit of chip on the way. Position now noted. See if BB on the side
Nyampe
here.
Thrifty menang nih, padahal langsung ngerasain nih. Nah.
Not expecting the pace.
Nah, pasti ada yang ketret.
Gonna find two, but Spring's now here. It gets a bit messy, but it's working out at least for now in Wolves' side.
Upgrade here for Pac-Man though.
Aduh, harus maju ya.
Do you really go for that?
Certainly doesn't feel safe to just stick the plant out, so they're waiting for something.
Aduh, satu nunggu di situ yang nahan.
But again, 2v3 doesn't feel good.
And that chip on Pac-Man 2, they're starting to feel it. Something's going to have to go nuclear. Try and save the day, but none of these fights, these engagements are fair for him. YU does well,
gila.
even Pac-Man with
Susah
21
banget dapat
HP.
satu.
And not a prayer to be had.
Ah, susah.
Wolves again now, round by round, taking this away from Paper X.
Gila, bagus banget bandnya Wolf. Kenapa ya?
This is
God.
getting
Unlucky
into
lagi.
really awkward territory now. You can see this is effectively a force up here.
Benji ini bisa di
Ultimates are plenty. Talking about some of those defensive ultimates here for Wolves. See how
Ayo,
the lines
13
here for
bintang,
Paper
bro.
X is gonna take up the lion's share. Obviously, the round loss bonus is going to be a consideration, but could potentially face Wolves here on map point on a broken buy.
On Paper X's map choice.
Yeah. Yeah.
It all starts to compound here, but they're not there yet. 4 in a row, unanswered. Alt starting to build, money looking solid. We're gonna need a Paper X round. Gonna need someone to step up, and it looks like something wants to try and trailblaze its way forward. Good info, 2 spotted, and the rest now filling behind that.
So whether or not they were trying to set up for potentially a paranoia there.
Oh, the paranoia was fine on one, but it doesn't quite juicy. Still standing, still breathing. Forsaken gonna find the trade out towards Lightor. Nice from Paper X, unwilling to relent.
Even the caster supporting Paper X, you know. Nice.
Oh my God, what a shot.
Even if they can win. Oh my god, that's destinating.
A 1v3. This would be something special.
No clutch,
lifeline
please.
for
No
Paper
clutch.
X.
This man is good.
Jump spot towards Street, that's from Divide. Time's been bought. Couldn't
Ooh.
get the punish fast enough. Now they know the position. The cross
Oh,
should
the
be
flash,
the
the
death of
flash.
YU. I say should. Yeah, they're not giving him an inch here. Very well handled by Paper X in the
Okay.
end. They had to keep their cool
Still
there.
can win. Come on.
It's a lifeline here in terms of the bigger picture. Brings it within 1. Not allowing Wolves to really sit back on their laurels and rely on these ultimates. Getting so sloppy on that first kill. The paranoia almost setting things in motion, but Forsaken just
Heroics there.
just absolutely bulldozing his way onto site.
Those were your last words.
Wolves are late timeout in the half in the map, round 22. Comfortable financially, so still got those ultimates actually building back towards Juicy and Siu Fat BBs. Almost a stacked deck here in terms of this cycle.
Yeah, it starts looking a bit scary, and that Jing's 2 away from his. Forsaken 1 off and 2 away from Patman's, but as I said, this feels like we're getting really...
Well, again, you think about it as well, if you don't invest these ultimates early on, you never really get a clean 5v5 retake versus Paper X, because they'll find a plant, but they'll also, more often than not, push towards spawn, try and find a kill, weaken that setup. So if Wolves do have any kind of set pieces around these ultimates, you're really looking towards Spring and YU to mitigate that risk and sit deep enough where you're not really going to be able to rely on it too much. But said Paper X, they're a team that reads into that sort of thing so well.
Well, I'm probably going to see a paint shell. I imagine maybe a C's perhaps, who knows, but you're seeing the way that Paper X want to pass.
Well, first time actually the stars aligned for a fight towards Rubble here.
God, this could be right off the rip. Here we go. Already Paint Shell comes in, C's not going to find it, but the reveal is fantastic. Juicy going to go down, Forsaken doubling in. This is lovely from them. See if the baby does answer back in kind, but
Dan satu game
Paper
aja
X
ya.
aren't
Bisa kita langsung
stopping.
main
They
deh.
want the site. And it, yeah, beautifully
Nice.
done by something. Yeah, that's stunning. Almost singular in
Hajar
approach.
terus, Anya menang deh. Dia kan hajar C pas attacker Wolf menang terus. Kita hajar aja, Anya menang kita.
A haymaker thrown from Paper X and it lands once more. Similar to those early rounds we did see in the second half.
This shouldn't be possible.
Oi.
It shouldn't be possible, and it isn't. Something in the end to add the full stop to that sentence. But it is 11-11, Mike. Paper X have found what they needed. But it's getting close here. The money's still in place for Wolves. And you're looking at those ults, they become such a heavy factor, but this reveal was everything.
Gak ada yang shoot recon.
Still in the committed position. See Fat BB, unfortunately, I guess, just caught off guard by the flash. Tried to turn it, but even so, you connect that first shot, you've got 2-3 more
Bro,
members
just
of
attack
Paper X
A, bro.
staring you down.
Bro, please.
Paper X maybe feel as if they found the recipe here.
Never mind the B again, bro. Just one lurking.
No resistance shown early on, at least, from Wolves.
The Vi.
Exploration now, so this is both YU and Spring though.
You
Spring's
too
gonna
close with the wall, the
continue
Vi.
pushing forwards.
They
Might
can
catch
see you,
the
the
Vi.
Vi. Hello.
What
the
fuck? They hadn't seen this sort of look before, but if anything, it encourages his approach towards A now.
Jig does have the showstopper as well though.
Yeah, this is going to get tense. Both players stuck on the back of the side now. Ready for the swing, but not ready for the shot. Lights or handles Forsaken, waiting for the pop of the Owen. Jinx landed it. 3v3 now. Tension rising. Something holding the push through the door on the other side now. Rewarded. Nice from him. Man
Nice
advantage
something.
and plot next on the cards.
See the lockdown invested here. It's a 2v3. The response comes through from Patman, but Paper X are going to fight this. YU's found one.
Yeah, beautiful from him. They've got to react
Bisa,
to
bisa,
it
bisa.
now. Something, it wasn't clean enough.
At least get one lah, man.
He's caught.
Oh
What do you do?
no.
Ready to stick it.
Yeah. I can't believe it. YU just has to hold guard. And for Jing, he just has to stand back and watch as the 12 gets taken away in the final hour of regulation. Wolves take the lead.
See here, the purchase going to be rough for Wolves, but they find that response finally. Finding the
Dapnya nggak
opportunity
ngira apa ya gitu kalau
to invest the
dimajuin.
lockdown. I mean, it's another situation where you just see Forsaken again, just digging so deep. Jing hitting the drive-by as well. Zach kills one with a follow-up here onto something. This is one ultimately that can bail Jing out in that situation. They're coming into this though. Wolves still have a pit, still have a showstopper. Big tools to work with here in round 24. A moment of silence will drop. Paper X poised now.
Cover going out.
Once again, it's like actually a big info there. Catch him drifting away here, not necessarily looking committed. It being Jing, obviously, the tip of the spear on some of these set pieces, but Paper X is going to contact up.
It all
Yang
feels
buang ult di C.
like the calm before the storm.
Wolves almost scratching their heads here. They invest the pit over, expecting maybe that with that information, Paper X are rotating towards C.
There's the info, but are you ready for the hit? How do you play it for Lysor? Oh my god, he's going for the heroics. Oh! He went for the heroics and it worked out for one. Not going to get a second as Paper X now finds stability on the site. Into the post plant.
Kira itu
Something
something,
a little
Cok.
further ahead. He wants a one and done and back away. No one's given him that yet though. And the time ticking for Paper X here. This is good for them. Still ults in play though. Juicy has his. You've heard that invested. Flies on the site, but something does well. Gets one back. The showstopper does one. Wait, something got lost. And a trade for Spring. It's into a 2v2. It ain't over yet. You're looking at the post plant for Devi and Jing here. Can they hold on to this? Paint shell posted by some seconds. They needed to stay
Nice.
alive. Divide digging deep, and they're not dead yet.
Nice! Nice, my boy! Let's go!
Bringing it back to 12
Let's go.
apiece.
Of course we see overtime here on the first map of this series.
Let's go, overtime bangsa.
Insane exchange here throughout the second half. And PaperX is showing a brazen approach.
No fear.
Almost their trademark
Bisa gak ngeliat ya
game
samping
plan
situ ya?
here. The Wolves, I gotta say it, seemingly up to the challenge. Everything gets reset now for round 25.
Saya kan sih panas, kesel itu.
Those ultimates will be
Sekesel itu mereka sama Wolves ya.
reset as well. I mean, the Wolves, perfect position to close out now, but back onto the attacking side.
Timing's going to be critical on this. They've read it. They've read it really well here.
Same piece we've seen previously.
And it worked out well for a 2-for-2.
Nice one.
They're not going to let
Nice
them have a chance into
combo.
this. Denied from the very word go. And Wolves want back in.
Oke, apa masuk? Ayo silahkan hajar, Bang.
Locked in on
Ih,
this.
kayak gitu
A
terus ya.
4v2.
Dibiarin aja.
They should find stability, Mike.
Sven lah dapat 1 juga lah.
Wolves look there, unwilling to back away. They don't want to go
They're
elsewhere.
expecting PaperX to rotate away from this and give up the space, but PaperX reading this perfectly. Still got both extremities controlled as well, so
It's so difficult. They need a freebie. They need something, and it ain't happening. PaperX looking sharp here.
Don't mess with PaperX, brother.
Right shots.
For second. Anjing, dia nge-call gitu ya? Kayak callnya Jason itu ya?
we'll draw first blood this
Anjing, nice banget, Cok.
more. On the back of the season 8. This time around, no casualties, no trade found. Able to stick the landing. Wolves had to call a timeout here. Ahead of the second round in
Time out.
overtime.
So impressed by PaperX's mental here, though,
Oke, dapat
because
2
they've
tembak
been
juga
put
ya.
through the ringer on this. Again, it's pressure on them more than anything, right? If you're Wolves, you've already done more than expected.
Looking in fine form today. But yeah, again, usually with Wolves you'd be talking about, you know,
Cuma
this
1.
unknown quantity and, you know, hard to read and stuff like that. The fact that we're talking about actually there is some familiarity between these two teams, it makes it a little bit more interesting because we've seen kind of counters to both approaches.
Yeah.
PaperX showing they're able to dismantle those defaults, and Wolves also looking as if they're very adept at dealing with early round aggression. And
What the fuck is a kilometer?
I'm with you on that one.
Again, you look at PaperX, they are a legacy team here, right? And they have that one destination in mind, that final stop. The Wolves standing in their way of that grand final. And it's down to the wire between these two. As we go again. Similar scenes, it looks like, right? It almost looks like rinse and repeat, but Jing this time is fast. Oh, and he does get it!
Sure.
Lysor has gone down. It looked a little laboured, but YU swings in. Oh, he gets a second!
Wow,
Hold on,
so
PaperX,
fast.
held back here now.
It's so fast, bro.
Spike just behind the wall as well. Not necessarily a comfortable push out
Aduh,
here
masalahnya.
That's
for
both
Wolves to
players.
control.
Oke, tapi nggak apa-apa, dia ngabisin ultnya, Cok. Kok dia nggak majuin, ya nggak apa-apa.
Will be given an opportunity
Dia bisa
to
ngira
reset a little
kalian
bit
keluar.
here, to find
Oh,
themselves.
fuck.
Yeah, 2v3.
Oh, I thought they were leaving Divide there. God.
So no paranoia. Going to be a little gap on a follow-up smoke here. Spark comes through. Juicy still got satchels.
Aku percaya sih sama Davai.
Spring still with a snake bite, so a
Lagi
couple of
panas
tools here
tuh,
at Wolves'
emang.
disposal.
Harusnya bisa lah.
Oh, it's so tense now. You're going to need
Ada
someone to
Tuan.
over-deliver, and they do!
Nice
PaperX
one.
take it deep!
Nice one, baby. Take that shit, brother. Hey. Go home, Wolf, go home. Lihat diam aja Davai, brother. Disenyumin doang tuh, makan anjing. Why should stand up, brother?
Standing pistol round, huh?
Why you never stand up?
He's standing pistol. He's standing pistol.
He's legit NPC full, they should take
He's standing pistol around, huh? I think that's enough, brother. Let's just play. Nggak, season 12. Enough.
Let me show you how to fuck stuff. Oh man, I was just getting warmed up.
Spike defused.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Ready for map 2. Make sure you get your snacks, drinks, and bio breaks in. Or, if you're like me, send in your Euro clones instead to do the job. Let's get ready. Where are you going, Yoru? What do you see? We're going straight to the left. Oh, okay. Good form here, good form. Don't shoot the clone.
Kayak sekarang gitu ya. 4.000. Anjing bagus lagi. The fuck.
Match found. Death match. Warm up.
Let's make a plan, then execute.
Fight.
Let's get this done.
Ay, belakangnya.
Hostile KIA. 3 kills. Target 86.
The fuck?
Patch this. KO.
Alah. The fuck?
Ten kills remaining.
Yo. Masuk kurang gede.
Kill.
Five kills remaining.
Kill confirmed.
Mana sih anjing?
Cancelled. Obstacle removed.
One kill remaining.
Kapan kita kembali lagi ke Platinum?
Match found.
21 acre. They even standing on pistol run, huh? So hilarious.
They have no idea how hard I am.
Iya sih betul. Yoru ya. Kan mereka nggak pakai, ini nggak pakai sentinel cok, untuk controller. Menarik, bro. They have 2 sentinel and we got 2 controller. What the fuck? So interesting.
Match found.
I am the beginning. I am the end.
Vietnam ya. Shading low, not prim cut. Apa Thailand?
If you die today, I will remember you forever. It has been an honor.
Cover going out. Shadows traveling.
No zombie can be a.
Shadows traveling. Knife deployed. Stealing sight. No. Reloading.
One enemy remaining.
Left.
Spike down B.
Ambil senjata nggak dia?
And we're clear. I will snuff out Phoenix's fire. Going out.
Spike down A.
Shadows traveling.
Hey guys.
Fragment. Not ready yet. Cover going out. Shutting them down.
C. Gerak.
Spike planted.
Shadows traveling.
Silong, Bill, silong.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Race it to the spike sites.
Gila bonus round bangsat.
Hold our ground. Cover going out.
Enemy spotted A. Here.
Cover going out.
Shot.
Spike planted.
Shadows traveling.
My ult's ready.
Anjing.
Reload.
Lewatin, cok.
Last player standing.
What the fuck?
I will take back what is mine.
What is that, man? Hai, cibai. Lagi cewek pakai chamber. Oh. Pick here, man. Find info lah. The fuck. Nyetot.
Gerak. Si.
Enemy C.
Reloading. One enemy remaining.
Garage.
Oh, sorry, pretty boy.
Okay, which gun to pick this time?
So picnic sih. One nelo.
Joke's over! You're dead! Shadows traveling. They found my trap.
My territory, my room. I have them now.
One mid. Reyna B. Reyna B.
Charges left.
One
Spike
silo.
down. C. One enemy remaining. Spiky C.
Keep it up. Screw up and they're on us. Lock in sight. Reloading.
Cover going out. Shadows traveling. Watch them run.
Still spot.
Gue hebat. Gerak.
Shadows traveling.
Gerak.
The hunt begins. 30 seconds left. Stealing seconds. One enemy remaining.
Reload.
Last player standing.
Nice.
Still just human.
One bullet per enemy. That should be enough, yes?
Reloading. Shadows traveling.
Spike down, C. One enemy remaining.
Blocking sight.
Blinding. It is
They're starting to panic. I can feel their pulse quickening from here.
Thank you.
Good work. Don't screw it up.
Shadows traveling.
Multiple enemies A.
Can you hold B? Susah.
Cover going out. Blinding.
Hey guys.
Having their vision.
Kasih.
Scatter. Cover going out.
Having their vision.
Kalian set smoke.
Careful B or C.
Shadows traveling.
30 seconds left.
Oh, let's see.
Wait.
Spike planted.
Reloading.
Shadows traveling.
Gun here.
Silong.
Oh, still too long.
Last player standing.
Blocking sight.
Yeah, you can.
One enemy remaining.
Friends of ours are not too friendly.
Cover going out. No.
Baik.
Joke's over! You're dead!
Cing. The fuck?
Blocking sight.
Spike planted.
Target dead. Flashbang.
Six.
Still inside.
One enemy remaining.
Besar.
Last player standing.
No time. You.
Nice knowing you.
Okay.
Clutch.
Oh iya, Phoenix ya, anjing ya. Mana caranya?
Cover going out.
My territory, my rules!
One enemy remaining. One lang.
Reloading.
TP itu apa sih?
30 seconds
Oh,
left. Spike planted.
Last sisok.
Cover going out. Cover going out.
Nowhere to run!
Oh, long.
My ultimate is ready. Bragging rights if you get first pick. Need a drop. Reloading. Suppressing. Shadows traveling.
Nice. Don't leave A, man. The fuck.
Shadows traveling.
B.
Blinding.
Spike down B. One enemy remaining.
Still in sight.
Cover going out.
Thirty seconds left. Ten seconds left.
No time.
Last player standing.
No time.
Last round in the half.
Spend everything. We keep nothing.
Need a drop. Thank you.
hunt begins.
Cover going out.
Joke's over!
Shadows
You're dead!
Watch them run.
Spike planted.
Still in sight.
Enemy spotted A.
Cutting their vision.
One enemy remaining.
Done. Don't rush me. Did you really expect that to work?
Switching sides.
I hate to say it, but probably best to play as a team. So, what's the plan? You can't catch us.
Oh, dia terakhir udah apa? Go A bro.
Enemy spotted C.
Suppressing.
Mau
Cover going out. Cover going out.
On mid.
Enemy spotted A.
Reloading.
Last player standing.
mati semua.
I survived obliteration. I will survive them.
Bonne chance, mes amis.
Shadows traveling. Shadows traveling.
Give me spike.
I have the spike. Cover going out.
Cutting their vision.
Spike planted.
Reloading.
That works. Reloading. Reloading.
Dapat plan.
It seems these strangers want me dead. Eh bien, they're not so sure.
going out.
Can go garage, I smoke it.
Shutting them down. Shadows traveling.
Go, Rena. Kan.
Still in sight. You're not.
Hello.
Ceiling, dead. Ceiling.
Enemy spotted. See.
Hello.
One window.
Last player standing.
Aku selalu dapatnya yang kena ini anjing. Ngentot lah. Oi.
We got this.
No charges.
Reloading.
Shadows traveling.
Cyrus.
One enemy remaining.
Let us see what they have planned for us this time.
Need a drop. Thanks. Let's fly.
Where do you wanna go? You go.
They will cover. Here. Cover going out.
I can class for you, bro.
Blinding.
Flashing.
Enemy
Shadows traveling.
Spike down A.
There.
They found my trap.
Flank.
You want to be this? My ult. Target sighted A.
One enemy remaining.
Requesting manual reset.
Enak men. Aku nggak mau lagi dah nge-smoke kayak gitu dah. Bangsat busuk diriku sendiri anjing. Anak kontol.
Does anyone have funds?
No prisoners.
Knife deployed. Cover going out. Spike dropped.
I have the spike.
I have the
drop.
spike.
Joke's over! You're dead!
Shadows traveling.
Come.
It's
Go
easy.
B. See OB.
30 seconds left.
Give me spike.
I have the spike.
Can we go to garage? Kada bisa lagi dari situ semua ngentot.
Cover going out.
10 seconds left.
路上。
If you are not doing well, keep trying. We must keep up appearances.
Anak kontol. Capek banget aku. Serang gue lah, mau masuk kagak mau. Memet oleh serang gue situ.
Keep up.
Cover going out. I have the spike. Stealing sight.
Spike down B. Last player standing. Oops.
Take aim, Zenfire. Let's not complicate it.
Kagak ngerti aku Ji pemikiran mereka nih.
Reloading.
Here.
Spike's here.
Focus now. Eyes off me.
What's this?
Knife deployed. Shadows traveling.
I can flash for you.
Stealing sight. Cover going out.
Give me the one.
Here.
Reload. Enemy.
One enemy remaining. Flawless.
History has already forgotten you.
They don't have a single life worth saving.
There. Shadows traveling.
The hunt begins.
Enemy spotted.
You disappoint me.
Cover going out.
My territory! My room! I have them now!
Enemy spotted.
Reloading.
Last player standing.
Trust me, they will make mistakes. When they do, take advantage.
It begins. Spike dropped.
Enemy
I have the
spotted.
spike.
Cutting their vision.
Blinded.
Enemy spotted.
Shadows traveling.
Spike down A.
Still inside.
No one walks away. My ult's ready.
One enemy remaining.
I am sorry, we could not work out our differences.
Bait terus anjing, baiter gentot.
Match point.
I need
Time to
this.
say goodbye.
Thank you.
Need a drop. Thank you.
3,11,5. Deadlock sih.
Shadows traveling.
Enemy spotted A.
Nowhere to run!
Joke's over! You're dead!
Cover going out.
Spike down B.
Stealing
Last
sight.
player standing.
I have the spike. Watch them run.
One enemy remaining.
Spike planted. Shadows traveling.
Kagak keluar-keluar nih bangsat.
They think they know pain. They can't begin to comprehend it.
We survive.
Cover going out. Careful. Suppressing. Cover going out. Shadows traveling. Killed.
Last player standing. Spike down C.
My territory is mine! I have them now!
Gege.
30 seconds left.
Tol. Bangsat.
Switching sides.
Tai orang-orang ini
Overtime.
anjing.
Okay, we know the drill. Stick to your roles and we'll crush it.
Better kontol Reina anjing. Jet kagak mau maju, anak pepeknya. Cuma aku smoke situ bangsat.
Cover going out.
Negara aku nyemuk lagi lah.
Shadows traveling. No charges.
Sawi. Mini min.
Shadows traveling.
Mati pasti.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
Teleport's ready. Away with you.
Wow. Waduh.
Switching sides. Match point.
As much as this world hurt me, it's mine. And I will kill it to defend it.
Let's go.
Cover going out.
Reloading.
Still in sight. Cover going out.
Spike down. C.
I can do this all day.
Garage.
Spike retrieved. Flashback.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining. Defenders win.
Tolol anjing. Juga better doang goblok. Sakit kepala men. Babi asu tai mau makan tai.
Series with their heads held high for your Wolves.
Yes, absolutely. Barnes looking like it's coming. Again.
Becoming quickly become a fan favorite here in Toronto. still, got to come away from this series with their heads held high for your Wolves.
Yes, absolutely.
But PaperX deliver an absolute banger here. And a 2-0 victory over Wolves.
Yeah, spot on. Again, a lot of credit to Wolves, and they're certainly not done
Match
yet.
found.
Again, call them the uncrowned princes, call them what you want. PaperX have another shot at this now. It was never about just getting to a grand final, though. It was always about that final step. The first to lock it in here in Toronto. Who will they be standing up against is the big question, but a great performance here, 2-0, Mike. They've got to be happy with this one.
Absolutely, and for me, Patman and Devi being two key stakeholders here for PaperX.
Devi for me was absolutely on the money. How
I mean,
many
he even
times?
said this is a guy that's been under so much flack.
Yeah.
Because again, it sort of typically doesn't slip into that same sort of ethos and the visual check, I guess. It's tough to really see his role within this roster and I guess the play style, but man, today, shining bright.
Yeah, as I said, making those big plays, his value alone in some of these maps is exceptional.
I mean, how do you look flashy alongside some of these teammates along the way? So, yeah, beautiful stuff.
Really, really good stuff, and I just want to see how far this goes for them. As I said, as soon as it's ready, we will head down to that Verizon post-match interview. I'm sure we'll be jumping down there in a moment. Yeah, it does seem as though we are ready. So let's hear from the players themselves. Down with Yinsu.
It's been 2 years in the making, but PaperX are finally back in another grand final. I know,
Select
Jing,
your
you're a man of
agent.
few words, but I gotta get your reaction on this because, JJ, this is your third grand final on the global stage. How does this compare to LA and Copenhagen?
I think now we have like more experience, so hopefully third time's the charm. Hopefully.
And speaking of that experience, you know, your very good friend Forsaken and you've been through a lot. What's Jason like as a leader these days on stage?
I think he's doing a really great job as being a leader. He's like keeping the whole team hype and keeping all our energy good, and I think he makes everyone really excited as well and really hyped. So yeah, I think mood is really great now, and hopefully we carry on the momentum to grand finals.
Okay, I have one very important question. The crop top.
Look at
we
this
have been
place.
promised
Kingdom
the crop
has more
top
money
in
than they know
Pacific.
what
We
to do
haven't
with.
seen it. Now you're in a
Wonder where
grand
they keep
final. Are we bringing out the crop top finally?
I mean, like I said in the press con, if we win grand finals and my team wears the crop top with me, I'll do it.
All right, okay, we need to get PaperX behind this crop top. I know one person that might be down for this, of course. I'm going to get told off if I don't get David here on your thoughts. First of all, Devi, your first ace on the global stage. Was that fun?
To be fair, I just want to win the round. But now I got an ace. I mean, thanks to you guys, and very happy.
Anyone you want to dedicate that ace to? You know, it's your first one. It's a special one.
I mean, I gotta dedicate to my bro Pujan. I think he's here.
Enemy spotted A. Bomb buddy out. Need help. Cutting their vision.
Many enemies A.
Last player standing.
Sage, we're the perfect pair. You give life. I take it.
Me one step.
Enemy spotted mid. Enemy
One enemy remaining. Spike down B.
Go, Rena. Go, Rena.
Reloading.
30 seconds left.
You heal me?
We will claw our way back up to the light. Stay out of my home.
Bangsat.
Clearing out. Too late.
Spike down A.
Lu kenapa dia udah keluar aja sih?
Spike
Punya short
planted.
step dari tadi anak kontol.
Last player standing.
Astagfirullah.
None of my stuff has malfunctioned yet. Shall we celebrate that?
Sage, walk. Hey, wall me, yeah? Wall me.
Grenade!
Mid one.
Go get him. For you. Reloading. Reloading. Many enemies B.
30 seconds left. Spike planted. Last player standing.
Susah banget ya. Anjing. Main Valo perasaan susah banget dari kemarin, apa sih? Look. Kontol.
Just swapping in the fusion cells. Okay, my arms are good. We can go.
Satchel out.
Cep lagi.
Thank you, bro.
They will
Can't use that. Bomb buddy out.
Concussing.
Satchel out.
Last player standing. Spike planted.
Remove.
Nice guy, bro.
Look for my shadows, they will hide you.
Sumpah pas aku main kayak gini. Lama. Kayak bener-bener harus nge-carry banget ya. Cap ya.
Here. Opponent killed. My ultimate is ready. Healing you.
Reloading.
Right here.
Musuhnya juga mainnya kompe banget lagi.
Watching here.
You had your fun. Spike down.
My
Mid.
turn.
Grenade!
30 seconds left. Spike planted.
My ult's ready.
Last player standing.
You're back. Yeah, there.
Their backs will be towards at least one of us.
You want to play? Let's play.
Step A.
Spike down. Mid.
Mama. KO 60.
Spike planted.
Inside. Reloading. Current division.
Get out of my way. Last player standing.
Ah, gini banget ya temanku ya. Forfeit-nya enggak sih? Sumpah forfeit-nya cok.
Time to take his arms for a spin.
Anjing ulti buat apa bangsat?
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
Nice try.
They think they're so secure. You are powerless.
The hunt begins.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
Strike at their weak points. If one link breaks, the rest will follow.
Bomb buddy out.
Flash out.
Grenade!
Clearing out. Reloading.
A second.
Blinding.
You had your fun.
Spike down A. Last player standing.
Nembak itu nggak bisa. Anjing, anjing, the fuck, let's. Kuntul.
B.
Plannya di B. Udah gila-gilanya orang-orang ini, cok. Tiba-tiba plan di B nggak? Astaga. Allah. Kenapa sih anjing, udah simple silver dah aku nih dah. Bodoh lah. Bodoh anjing.
Grenade!
Careful, Jet, from it.
Enemy spotted A. Here. Enemy spotted A.
Precision kill.
Out of charges. Last player standing.
Lagi satu Jin.
Last round before the switch.
No point saving. Spend it all.
Nyerah bang. Nyerah. Nyerah aku.
As one.
Oh man, can you blind them?
Wall, yo, wall lah.
Dead. My ult's ready. Let's go! Enemy attacker spawn.
Anjing mati dia.
Last player standing.
Satchel out. Dropped.
Switching sides.
If you're not being shot at, you're doing something wrong.
Find that rhythm.
Reloading. Reloading.
Enemy spotted mid.
Anjing ngecek lagi. Apa sih bangsat? Dicek nggak aku? Kontol.
Fuck you, Glove.
Why not surrender, my friend? I told you already lah. Kocak.
Grenade!
Who's traveling?
Go get him. Satchel out. Spike down mid. Last player standing. Defenders win.
Gila nih kayak game kemarin anjing 113 goblok. Aduh, apa salahku bang? Anjing. Astagfirullah. Allahumma. Capek banget aku. Yes. I think I want stream again till I get the platinum. So bitch, bye. Fuck this shit.